The average small business only has 20 dream. Now I'm on a mission to help others reclaim theirs.
I work hard from sun up to sundown because I believe in giving.
A worker, he started the car wash from pretty much nothing.
This is experiencing all the headaches. I gave up for weeks. I have no savings. I'm basically a broke. Started my nonprofit, Michael Making Lives Better, 15 year community event. I have an annual Thanksgiving dinner, enjoy a Thanksgiving meal.
I wanted to help others who might.
If he's successful, his community would be successful.
If I could get young people to see that if Mike could take this business.
I chose Michael not because of the car care business, but because... Hello, Michael. Glenn Stern.
Oh, man, pleasure.
I've been excited to meet you. I've heard a lot about you. I know you got a big work together.
Hey, it would mean the world to me, bro. I want to work up to me where I lost a lot of energy with this business was hiring people.
We do that. Let's finish. I'll help you. Tell me what I need to do.
This is not hard. You don't patience. Yeah, wipe the dashboard off with it.
This is the classic you're spending on their payroll. You've got to spend a little to get more back.
Get a job because of my record. My immediate family had all been to prison. I knew that would be a part of my life. I just didn't know trouble since.
I mean, I grew up, my life wasn't that easy. Apartments and...
Yep.
But then I make it to 8th grade, and I have to me, and you know, part of my story, it wasn't. I
was a kid, and so did I. But it's not how you start the game. It's I don't borrow money or anything for my businesses.
It's good to know. 3, he has no employees, and his revenue is down 37 days. Well, let's see if we can't figure out how to make it more...
It's down the street.
Okay, can we go see it?
Yes.
As I'm digging in with Michael, I realize that the...
Nonprofit in 03, Michael Making Lives Better, MMM. This is the side the kitchen is on. I acquired the building, the property, to do something with it. I just didn't know what.
Nice.
The number one thing we set out to do is sell food here. I built the kitchen to be self-sufficient, self-sustaining.
The art kitchen, all of it donated by people that want to see him succeed. $dollars a month. But that's not all Michael wants to do.
There is a rehab facility.
Right.
I can house 14 people here. The TV on the wall, they have Wi-Fi here, and all that. I took care of all this stuff right here on my own.
And you're a bit ready. Michael has the makings of a huge nonprofit. There's just no
whole life that I was a failure, that I would never make anything.
And together we're gonna figure it out.
That what made me happy.
People who have come out of this darkness always have. I need to bring in an expert who has a lot of experience setting up problems. My good friend Jeff Henderson has a backstory that is very similar to mine. Chef Jeff has never forgotten where he came from. He speaks at prison.
Knowledge that's gonna help y'all get out of the situation you in.
Michael?
Yes.
How you doing, man?
Kind of like to get to know the person.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything that I do, zero.
What's the rent?
$525.
So what's the average
business that I got now? This takes so much of my time. It's keeping me from a...
Who doesn't know it? He's so focused on the small-time hustle of detail business, can be raking in money, but he's stuck doing all the labor. So was I right?
Lynn, you were right.
Got something
frustrated with the car care.
His passion is in that nonprofit.
Yes, that's...
Running a nonprofit doesn't mean you're not making money. It means you have employees, goals, and deadlines. Michael is able to see himself as the CEO.
Hey.
Recognize this guy? You've met CJ. The Bellagio?
Yeah, I had no idea I was gonna meet you.
He spent...
And I didn't lay down in prison, man. Prison saved my life.
That's what I told him in prison. That was the main thing that affected me. It blew me away.
Who brought opportunities, who brought second chances, who brought food. Give me a hug, homie.
Did he? Right now, Michael has 3 different ventures, and they're all because the kitchen and housing aren't yet operational and don't factor $5,000. I'm setting a profit goal of $10,000 around. Step 1, car care CEO. Michael needs step 2, give me food and shelter. The kitchen and halfway house are the next and a safe place to stay, but the added income will go right back into a partnership with a larger nonprofit will include both 20-something days left out of 27.
I know you keep saying that,
That's
man.
right.
20-something days. I don't know what we can do.
This is intense.
So, Michael, basically what we're gonna run you through right now is a master class
And his Meals for Kids programs. And Chef Jeff has come up with give people experience working in a professional kitchen.
So let's move down. Take on 4 or 5 at a time. They will be paid through work.
The community to see if they'll fund that for you, because you don't want to go and pay.
Making meals for kids is the #1 thing I built. Making a profit doing that is something new to me.
Profits back into the business. The more money you put back into the business, one, to getting Michael's kitchen operational is teaching him some low-cost
Key bolognese, all right? I got ground wine, all this great stuff. Let's create some grab and go. That's good. You got a little training. I see how you tuck your fingers. Then we're gonna add the ground turkey, brown that off.
Can get his costs down even more by training students. Then he'll have
Go high with that wine. Beautiful. Yeah, man. Looking like a chef. So I'm proud of you, man. So right now, he can get the...
Michael is well known in the Erie community. There's possibilities for Michael's nonprofit. The only problem, he has okay.
Let me down.
That's right. Mindy is the ace up my sleeve. For a worthy cause, it's her.
What I'm here to help you with is just, what I would love to do is just kind of do a little role play.
Okay. Hopes of you maybe supporting us?
Getting a fiscal sponsorship is going off the rails.
Why would I give you my
The pitch is important. We need partnerships with,
arms? Because then you close off the dialogue.
Okay.
Stay.
I'm Michael Hooks from Michael Making Lives Better. Kitchen that's gonna feed a few hundred kids every weekend throughout the school pitch. But I just need to be honest and real about it.
When you get that message,
Time is flying at Michael's, and the to-do list having total control. And taking instruction from a complete...
I mean, what can I do?
So let me tell you a little bit about Rennie. Is Air Force One. Rennie also specializes in setting up...
I'm going to take you all the way down to 0. We're going to act like I'm not taking and causing more swirls crossing over that the eye picks up better. Or hope that still deliver a very high-end product.
Real nice. Techniques and some tools that will shorten my time.
The speed on interiors, because we're making it simple. Michael is definitely one of those. You know, this is his baby. Have you been reluctant to hire more?
We think we're the only ones who can do the job properly until we ditch his troops.
When I was where you are right now, I felt nobody could do it. We kid ourselves that we're the best, but a lot of times we can take and
Grow. And in order to grow,
linear. There you go. Overlapping, perfect.
I brought Rose in a part of town that doesn't get much foot traffic. When you have a
Now,
business...
we're going to take and talk to you about trying to go mobile. Now, here's the nice thing about going mobile. A bit above that.
Now you talking, doctor.
It's the convenience.
Capitalize, you can tap into a premium market that's willing to pay 25% more. In order for Michael's nonprofit to reach the next phase, connections throughout the city of Erie. He called on one of those to set up a meeting to be associated with them and have them be your fiscal sponsor. So by having them be your fiscal sponsor,
Will be willing to donate more money to me by me being a so.
good luck, man.
Thank you.
And I've been friends for a while, and so I'm excited to hear what he has to say.
We recently renovated a kitchen, and what we're looking
Into some good housing.
the more partners and the more people that can work, teaming up, tutoring and mentoring Michael Making Lives Better, very much appreciated on my end.
I'm excited.
The talk about the program,
Okay. Definitely take a look at what.
seeing the kitchen, and I'm really looking forward to showing him the good.
I'm not going to support something that isn't planned out and have a.
Obviously, you've gone in.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just taking this business to another level. Pre-spray soaks the car, soaks all the grime. The difference in training today is I believe in myself. The wind is blowing. So if the car was driving, the wind would be blowing.
Through burnout, and I think right now what we're seeing is him being excited again.
For Michael's Car Care, it being the best car care business.
All right, we got this.
You got that one?
Yep. It was at the halfway house.
All right. You got the screws?
Yep. And asked me to help set it up. He's showing strong initiative, and at rooms in a halfway house can pull in $1,000 a month. So with 4 rooms, once all these rooms are finished, that's 4. Wow, to think that thing was in there. These rooms will be...
Looks good. And I'm excited about it.
All right, here we are. It's gonna be... This has gotta be it right here, right?
Yep.
Every local business owner who knows Michael and wants to help a good cause.
Do a lot of good work with that. To see someone appreciate the warm side. I'm looking forward to taking some young men as himself. I'm excited. I thank you for this trailer, and
It's just the first step in getting Michael a mobile detailing rig that he can change that. Mr. Trott, Michael has provided all the gear, and I've got to meet, you know Michael or not?
Yeah, detail it up.
Yeah.
Chris has helped me in the past, but I think so. You know, we really appreciate your help. Walk us through this, Michael, and what do you...
Vacuum with a long, extra long hose.
Michael knows exactly what he wants.
Good.
All right, bro, thanks for everything.
Excited?
Yep, very excited.
Tour. When Michael needs to show that he's got everything in order. He's real meals that are bringing in almost $300 a day.
Did you see? Very well. I'm excited about the money that we're making.
Raise?
Where it's going to be as the
This
weeks
is
go. Exactly.
I mean, again, you saw it, and now it's...
Some sides.
He's delegating the delegating. I love seeing how much...
Gee, I got four out here. We got the side dishes of...
My phone blows up a lot. Michael's phone was just going back to back to back.
See, little donations. He gave us a little extra.
Oh, that's nice,
They
man.
know they...
For $30, they all know that it's gonna go help a lot of money tonight, baby. This is all going to the kids. In the last 25 days, Michael has cleaned up his car care. He's made his kitchen operational, and they're already generating... along with Chef Jeff to show that Michael's nonprofit has some serious support. You're only as legit as the company you keep. For Michael, I'm more of Erie's largest donors. When you hang with the big boys, people are...
Really good.
Thank you, man.
So how many meals you say you can do out of here?
I can do to show you them.
House. And now I'm looking, and it's not raggedy anymore.
Out of prison, can come live here for 6 months to a year. Okay. Know the struggles because I once encountered those struggles.
Now, were you thinking?
He's impressed. Okay. So will he give him the fiscal sponsor?
Making free meals for kids is why I built the kitchen.
Oh.
We just want to try to look out for you every once in a while.
Yes.
Yeah, I went through it twice.
It's draining.
Yeah, I've been there.
Of your legacy.
James has looked at the facility, and I think he's
into it, the blood, sweat, and tears, and especially I'm excited about Hansa.
Today is a day that I dreamed of. It's a day that how this makes me feel.
Thank you for investing in this.
So this is the first step, and it's amazing.
And he what it's about, though. Proud of you.
Good to see you.
I'm ready to give Michael his final valuation, but first... All your hoses. That's great, man. Chris Trott example of Erie helping Erie. And now, Michael's cart...
But I feel like we've accomplished a lot.
Yeah. You know, when we first started, we looked $1,000. And his kitchen and housing didn't factor in because that guy's a tough guy. He sees your revenue streams now. He's $275,000.
My value, 5,000. That's a whopping number.
You're showing how you...
7 days.
I'm proud of you. I'll be here.
I'm going to be, and I'm ready to execute on that.
And that's where people believe in you. $50,000.
I can't say it enough. I thank the Erie community for those donations, and I
went from $3,000 to $275,000. Between the halfway house, car care, and commercial kit, continued furnishing his halfway house and start training pro. It wasn't just about coming in here and making a small difference and then you fall. The journey, where he's come from. It's amazing to watch somebody that this judo move and turned it into something great. That's fantastic.
My dream is in 1 year's time, being fed. I'm just very, very excited.
It's definitely met my expectations.
How about the telling unit that you can go to them if you want? We got to think outside the box.